Good morning students. In the last class we discussed about the Gay-Lussac's law, Avogadro's law, the combined gas law equation, and also we discussed about the ideal gas equation. We solved some numericals based on the ideal gas equation and also based on the combined gas law equation. So during the last 3 classes, we were discussing about the various gas laws. First, we discussed about the Boyle's law. So, where we found that the V proportional to 1 by P. Then we discussed about the Charles law, where we have seen that V proportional to T at a constant P. Then we discussed the Gay-Lussac's law, where your P proportional to T at a constant V. Then we discussed about the combined gas equation from the Boyle's law and Charles law. From the Boyle's law, V proportional to 1 by P. From Charles law, V proportional to T. So we obtained V proportional to T by P. Accordingly, your P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. So, in short, from Boyle's law we got Pv equal to constant, from Charles law V by T equal to constant, from Gay-Lussac's law P by T is equal to constant, and from combined gas law equation we obtain P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. Then we discuss about the absolute zero and absolute scale of temperature. So, we have seen that at absolute zero, that is 0 degree Kelvin, which is your minus 273 degree centigrade, the volume of the gas becomes 0. We discussed also the Avogadro's law, where we obtained V proportional to N. Okay, that is the volume of the given volume of the gas, the proportional to what the number of moles at a constant temperature and pressure. So, then we discuss about the ideal gas equation. So, where we have seen that Pv equal to nRT. We obtain this from your Boyle's law, Charles law, Avogadro's law. V proportional to 1 by P, V proportional to T, and V proportional to N. So, V proportional to Nt by P, or V equal to Rnt by P, or Pv equal to nRT. Here the R is the universal gas constant. Okay. So, we obtain the value of R also 0.0821 liter atmosphere per Kelvin per mole, or 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole, and also we convert this joule into R and also calorie. We have seen, so R equal to 1.981 calorie per Kelvin per mole. Also, we establish relationship between your density, pressure and mass. Okay. So, rho equal to Pm by RT, we establish the relationship, and also we solved numericals based on all these formulas. And ideal gas, we have seen that the ideal gases are the gases which obeys all the gas laws, and the general gas equation Pv is equal to nRT and all conditions of temperature and pressure. But before applying this concept to the gases, let us discuss about your kinetic theory of gases. Because all gases are not actually the ideal gases. In fact, there is no gas which is ideal. So, though gases behave ideally at a low pressure and high temperature. When pressure becomes too high and temperature becomes sufficiently low, then almost all gases deviate from the ideal behavior. So, gases are ideal only at low pressure and high temperature. When pressure becomes high and temperature becomes low, then the gases are not obeying the ideal gas equation P equal to T, and also they are not obeying any gas laws. And generally we have the high pressure and low temperature. So almost all gases are deviating from the ideal behavior. In fact, the gases are real gases. So the gases which approach ideal behavior at low pressure and high temperature are called the real gases. So why the gases are not obeying the ideal gas equation at all conditions of temperature and pressure? That is because of the wrong assumptions made in the kinetic theory of gases. So we have a kinetic theory of gases where we have certain postulates basing upon which we are determining the characteristic of gases, and accordingly we establish the relationship P equal to nRT or the gas laws. So because we have something wrong assumptions made in the kinetic theory of gases, that's why the gases are not obeying this ideal gas equation at all conditions of temperature and pressure. Let us first discuss the postulates of kinetic theory of gases. Then we will go for the what are the wrong assumptions made in the kinetic theory of gases. Then we will discuss how to correct it. So in today we will discuss about the ideal gas, real gas differentiation, then why the gases deviate from the ideal behavior, that is because of the wrong assumptions made in the kinetic theory of gases. So first we will have the kinetic theory of gases, then the wrong assumptions we will find out, then we will correct it, and finally we will get the real gas equation. Okay, so ideal gas, and real gas. Okay. Gases which obeys all the gas laws, obeys all the gas laws, and the general gas equation P equal to nRT at all conditions of temperature and pressure. Okay. So those gases which are obeying all the gas laws and the general gas equation P equal to nRT at all conditions of temperature and pressure are called the ideal gases. Okay. Gases which do not obeys all the gas laws and the general gas equation which obeys all the gas laws and general gas equation only at low pressure and high temperature are real gases. Okay, so those gases which obeys all the gas laws and the general gas equation only at low pressure and high temperature, they are called the real gases. Okay, so because we are considering here all conditions which is not possible, that means see no gas is ideal. No gas is ideal. Okay, all gases are real. Okay, it is these gases have no practical significance this gas is having practical significance. This gas is having what? Practical significance. The volume of gas molecules can be neglected. Okay, so when we consider the total volume of the gas, we are neglecting the actual volume of the gas molecules when we are considering the gas is ideal. But in real practice, we cannot exclude the volume of the gas molecules, that is called your real gas. Okay, volume of the gas molecules, volume of the gas molecules can't be neglected. Okay, there is no force of attraction among the gas molecules. So when we consider the ideal gas, we are saying that there is no intermolecular force of attraction between the gas molecules. But in real practice, there is some intermolecular force of attraction among the gas molecules. That is called your real gas. Okay. There is a force of attraction among the gas molecules. Okay. Obvious. PV equal to nRT. The ideal gas equation obeys P plus n square A by V square into V minus NV equal to nRT. P plus n square A by V square, P plus n square A by V square into V minus NV equal to nRT, the real gas equation. Okay, so this is about what is the ideal gas and the real gas. This is in actual practice, this is only the ideal concept. Okay, so that means any gas, if you consider that gas can behave as an ideal gas only at low pressure and high temperature. Okay, but in real practice, no gas is ideal, all gases are real. That means the gases behave okay, only at what you the high temperature, high pressure and low temperature. Okay, and this concept of ideality PV equal to nRT is basing on the postulates of kinetic theory of gases. Okay, so because we have the two wrong things there in the kinetic theory of gases, that's why again we correct it to convert it into what is the real gas. Now let us discuss this postulates of kinetic theory of gases, find out the wrong concepts and rectify them, so that we will get what this equation P plus n square by A by V square V minus NV equal to nRT. Okay, so according to the kinetic theory of gases, we have what PV equal to nRT. Okay, so after correcting the wrong assumptions, we will have a pressure correction, volume correction. Then after we will get a final equation. This is this one, P plus n square by V square V minus NV equal to nRT, and this is called for the real gas equation. Okay, so let us see the kinetic theory of gases. Okay. So what is this kinetic theory of gases? Let us consider a gas enclosed in a container, in a closed vessel. Okay. Now how this gas behave properly? So what says the kinetic theory of gases? According to kinetic theory of gases, the gases are always in a rapid, random and zigzag motion in all possible directions. Okay. So whenever we are taking a gas and enclosing in a vessel, the gas molecules, because we already know the intermolecular force of attraction among the gas molecules is very low, the internuclear distance is very high, the molecules are far apart from each other, so the molecules are moving rapidly, randomly, in a zigzag manner in all possible directions. And while moving inside the containers, the gas molecules are colliding with each other, and so also with the walls of the container. And the gas pressure is due to the bombardment of the gas molecules on the walls of the container. And the collision among the gas molecules is perfectly elastic. Okay? And there is no intermolecular force of attraction among the gas molecules, and the volume of the gas molecules can be neglected in comparison to the total volume of the gas. Now, so while moving, the gas molecules possess the kinetic energy, and this kinetic energy is proportional to the absolute temperature. So these are the postulates of your kinetic theory of gases, and here two things, that is what will be the volume of the gas molecules can be neglected in comparison to the total volume of the gas. This is a wrong one, and also there is no intermolecular force of attraction among the gas molecules, that is also a wrong one, because when the pressure becomes too high and temperature becomes sufficiently low, the molecules come close to each other. So when the molecules come close to each other, there is a attraction between the molecules, and also there is a decrease in the volume. So here we cannot, when our pressure is too high and temperature is sufficiently low, we cannot neglect the volume of the individual gas molecules, and also we cannot neglect the intermolecular force of attraction among the gas molecules. So these two things we have to consider. Okay. So due to these two wrong assumptions, so the PV equality, that the ideal gas equation, is not possible to obey for all the gases. So that's why we need a correction of volume and we need a correction of pressure, so that we will get a new equation called the real gas equation. Okay. Let us see the postulates. The gas molecules are always in a rapid, random, okay, and zigzag motion in all possible directions. Okay. While moving, the gas molecules are colliding with each other, and so also with the walls of the containers, also with the walls of the container. Okay. So the molecules are colliding with themselves and so also with the walls of the container, and the gas pressure is due to the bombardment of the gas also on the walls of the container. Okay. The pressure of the gas is due to the bombardment of the gas molecules on the walls of the container. The collision among the gas molecules is a perfectly elastic. Okay. So, the molecules when strike on the walls they create the pressure P equal by A, and the collision among the gas molecules is perfectly elastic. Okay. That means the molecules are come back again to their main position. Okay. There is no force of attraction among the gas molecules. Okay. So, while moving the molecules are colliding with each other. Okay. But there is no force of attraction among the individual gas molecules. Okay. The volume of the gas molecules can be neglected in comparison to the total volume of the gas. The kindness of the gas molecules is proportional to directly proportional to the absolute temperature, that is Ke proportional to T. So, these are the postulates of the kinetic theory of gases. Okay. So, the gas molecules are always in a rapid, random or zigzag motion in all possible directions. That means the molecules while moving in the vessel, in the container, they are colliding with each other and also with the walls of the container. Okay. Now, while moving the molecules colliding on the walls and that creates the pressure. So, pressure of the gas is due to the bombardment of the gas molecules on the walls of the container. Okay. Collision among the gas molecules is perfectly elastic, and there is no force of attraction among the gas molecules. This is the wrong assumptions made in the kinetic theory of gases. Okay, and also the volume of the gas molecules can be neglected in comparison to the total volume of the gas. This also the wrong assumptions made in the kinetic theory of gases. So due to these two wrong concepts, the ideal gas equation PV equivalent is not obeyed by the gases at all conditions of temperature and pressure. So that means when the pressure becomes too high and the temperature becomes low, it is found out to be almost all gas debate. Okay, that means when the pressure is high, the molecules are coming close to each other, and there is some force of attraction among the gas molecules. So this one is what is so this process is found to be what? Found to be wrong. So if we have the pressure of P, so we need the pressure correction and also we need the volume correction. This is also the we need to have the volume correction. Okay. Pressure correction. Okay, so we have the pressure of P. Suppose initially when we consider the ideal gas. Now you can say ideal pressure. We have the ideal pressure P. Okay, now pressure due to intermolecular forces. A n square by v square. Therefore, the real pressure is what? P plus A n square by v square. So this is suggested by Van der Waal. Okay, P n square P a square by v square A n square by v square suggested by Van der Waal. Okay, so A n square by v square is the pressure correction term suggested by Van der Waal. So the real pressure is what? P, the ideal pressure, plus n square A n square by v square. Similarly, so we are neglecting this extra pressure. Okay, so we have to add this extra pressure so that we will get the real pressure. Similarly, ideal volume ideal volume is V, volume at or volume neglected G B T, therefore the real volume is what? Equal to V minus NB. B for one molecule, okay, for n molecule NB. So the ideal gas equation, PV equal to nRT, now becomes what? P equal what? P plus A n square by V square. V equal what? V minus NB is equal to nRT. So this is called what? The Van der Waals equation of state for n mole of the real gas. This is called what? The Van der Waals equation for real gas. Okay. So pressure equation, volume equation, then finally we will get what? 0 P plus A n square by V square, V minus NB equal to nRT. This is called what? Van der Waals equation of state for n mole of a real gas. Okay. So if you consider for 1 mole, P plus A by V square and V minus B equal to RT. Okay. For 1 mole, for 1 mole of real gas, for 1 mole of the real gas, we have what? P plus A by V square into V minus B is equal to RT. P plus A by V square into V minus B equal to RT. This is what? The Van der Waals equation for 1 mole of a real gas. Okay. So here A and B are called what? The Van der Waals constants. Okay. A and B are the Van der Waals constants. Okay. A and B are what? Van der Waals constants. Okay. Now A n square by V square is a pressure term. Okay, is a pressure term. Okay. So A n square by V square, you can say P. So A equal to P into V square by n square. Okay. P means what? Atmosphere pressure. V volume liter square by mole square. So what can say? Unit of A equal to atmosphere liter square per mole. Okay. Similarly, so unit of B So B is what? Volume. So unit of B equal what? Unit of volume equal what? Liter. Okay. So these are about what? The van der Waals constants and their units. Okay. So this is all about the real gas, ideal gas, the kinetic theory of gases, the real gas equation, the van der Waals equation, its and the van der Waals constants. Okay. The next class we will discuss about the compressibility factor, liquefaction of gases, okay, and molecular speeds. Thank you.